if you need to improve your emotions, how you are feeling inside of you, and the quality of your energies and the energy field around of you, do you use the emission of energy? Do you expand your energy to the environment? Most people do it completely wrong when they use this technique. Let me explain to you what's wrong and what's the right way of doing it. Hello, thank you so much for being with me again. If this is your first time in the channel, be very welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. I am addressing a very important topic today because most of the time when we have certain type of emotion that is not very compatible with who we are, let's say it's putting us down, or we are feeling guilty, or we feel some sort of anxiety inside of us that we seem not to be able to control, often that get mixed with our energy, so impregnates our energy field, which in turn will cause that other similar energies will be attracted to us, so our energy field gets even more polluted or full of that. Plus, and mostly important, we may just start attracting, evoking non-physical presences like spirits, entities, who have some sort of resonance with that sort of emotion we are feeling. And because of this, sometimes these presences aggravate what we are feeling. And instead of us just improving naturally, we start repeating that pattern and going deeper, almost as if there would be no solution to a certain condition. So let's see what we can do to avoid it. Here, let me make a parenthesis to discuss with you a little bit about the science behind it and the mechanism that operates when we are emitting energies. There are a number of studies into healing processes, which is some type of donation of energies in most of them. Sometimes the energy work is done at a certain moment, and later on the process is still going on. Why? Because of the information of the energy, because of the energies gravitating. In the same way, a person may visit a negative place on Monday, and when it's Thursday, they may be still with some energy from that place, still suffering nightmares or different type of thoughts and emotions that come throughout the day because of the energies they connected with out there. So there are many studies about this, but mostly and most important, we know through experience, and you have to start observing your own experience. Just yesterday I had a session with someone that was telling me that he was super broken heart. Actually, I had a session a few weeks ago. And then I gave him a lot of different procedures and techniques, and we talked many things. We did many exercises there online, and I gave him a very specific instruction. You go to a park from this time to this time, and you do this sequence of exercises. But once he got there, he told me he just had the intuition of doing something different, and he started picking all of that pain he had inside of himself and emitting with his energy, like putting that out, as if he would get rid of that in this way. This is a mistake because we are assuming energy work as if we were talking about the physical body in the physical world. In the physical body, not very nice to say, but an experience that probably all of us have had. When we eat something that's not good, and that starts setting very heavy inside of us, well, once we put that out, we feel better immediately. Or if you have an object that is hurting you, it's too tight or something, you remove it. Oh, it's a relief immediately. But in terms of energy, you don't get rid of what's negative by taking it out. So you don't put out that quality of the energy, that information that is in there. Because when you do it, and this is what the guy did, you just start creating a stronger energy pattern, energy field with that information, will create more and more synchronicities of the same type and make it much easier for non-physical presences, spirits, to connect with you and make that even stronger. So, no, we need to emit energy that is the completely opposite. Completely opposite doesn't mean we are going to be happy, but means we are not going to try and put out the worst that we have inside. The technique that you should do to make yourself feel better is the velo technique. If you are in this channel for the first time, I'm going to leave here a note for you. What is the velo technique? And velo will change the pattern, the quality of the information inside of you, will redistribute those energies specifically that are there accumulated, will produce on you such a balance that really sometimes we can even feel happy in spite of not good situations that may be happening around. I experienced this many times, and I've had loads of testimonials of people who did it too. So let's see. When you want them to emit energies, you either emit energies of a completely different pattern so that you create a different field, or you do your velo to improve yourself. And once you do your velo, then you emit energies, and then the quality of the energies will come out nicely. Whatever happens, if something negative is happening, do not use the same negativity to deal with the energies, to emit, or to handle a presence that you may have there. It doesn't work well, because some people, some entities, they are so used to deal with what I'm going to call low energies. They are not really low, but what expression I'm going to say, not so ethical, of a standard that's not usually what fits best to us. Then they are using a type of energies that is consonant to their level of evolution. We try to return the same and pick a fight with the same tools. Well, I would not win that fight because then I am just entering into a realm that they will win. But I have to use a type of energy that is super strong, super determined, a type of energy that is, hey, this I don't accept, but not the same quality. So it's very important, either if you are trying to clean something that is outside of you, or if you are trying to improve yourself, never emit energies with a negative pattern of information. You have to adjust it first. And take a look at velo. Velo will solve this condition we are talking about here in terms of the feeling inside of us and energy that may be producing that feeling 90% of the times. So let's try it, and then you tell me how it was for you. Okay guys, I hope this video was useful and gave you some tips on how to deal with that, and perhaps to understand some experiences you have had in the past. If it was useful, please give me a thumbs up, that helps. If you want to be informed about new videos, subscribe and remember to click in the bell button, otherwise YouTube does not inform you when I publish new videos. And I look forward to seeing you in one of our next videos. Goodbye, thanks, all the best to you.